Hello everyone, my name is Eric Rosenberg and I'm here today for FX Empire to talk about IG. IG is a foreign exchange or forex trading platform, and it actually offers two versions. There's an international version and a US version. Today we're going to be focused on the US version. We're going to dive in right now and look at the details, the costs, and if it makes sense for you. Now, IG is a brokerage with a long history. It's newer in the United States, but it actually goes back to 1974. It's headquartered in the United Kingdom, and it's a great brokerage for people with a wide range of backgrounds. We're about to dive into the platform to see why you might want to use IG as a US-based trader, and it works great for beginners. You can see it's very easy to navigate, very easy to use, but IG is also great for advanced traders. In addition to the platform we're about to explore, it supports MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, which are two very popular expert trading apps. So no matter what your background is, IG probably has something that works well for you. Also, as we'll talk about a few times in this video, pricing is excellent at IG thanks to the very tight spreads. That's the difference between the bid and offer prices. You have an opportunity to earn a bigger profit. So here we are. This is the dashboard at IG. So as you can see, it's a web-based dashboard. There's nothing to download. Right now I'm running it in my Chrome web browser, though it supports many others. And when you log in, you have right in front of you your popular markets. And these are the biggest and most common foreign exchange pairs. But as we're about to see, it's pretty easy to add more and navigate through all of the different parts of IG. Also note that up at the top, we're working in workspace number 1. We could add multiple workspaces where each one essentially acts as its own desktop. So you can quickly flip between saved views, and whatever you're working on or whatever pops into your mind, you can quickly navigate there. So right now we're just going to take a quick look through the menu on the left side. So first off, we can click and we'll pop out and see all foreign exchange pairs or all FX pairs supported. So we can see the sell and the buy price. Now those, it's important to note at IG, that's called the spread, the difference between the buy and the sell price. Many different foreign exchange brokerages like to charge a commission on every trade. So let's say you wanted to trade on the pound versus the dollar. If you made that trade, some brokerages would charge a fee no matter what happens, just like if you buy or sell stock at most major US brokerages. Now, IG works a little differently. Instead, they have what are called spreads. So the difference in the buy price and the sell price is how IG makes money. But if you look really closely, you'll notice those spreads are very tight. The difference between the buy and the sell price is a very narrow margin. And that means IG is a less expensive platform to use than many others. So if you want to look at any of these currencies, we can go through. This is all of the currencies that you can trade, and that includes less common ones like the South African rand, and more common ones like the euro or the Australian dollar or the Japanese yen. So whatever you're looking for, you can see all pairs right there. But you can also just quickly click to see major pairs, minor pairs, and then you can dig into different regions like the Australia and Asian currencies, Scandinavian currencies, what are called exotic currencies, and finally emerging markets. But again, if we want to see them all, you just click all FX pairs. But let's say you don't really care about any specific region, or you don't want to see everything in one place. That's where watch lists come in. You can create multiple watch lists. Here is a blank watch list. If you want to add new currencies, you can do it right there. Or you can go through and see what's most popular. Perhaps you just want to trade against the dollar. You can see that. Or against the euro. And if you're an active trader with a very active account, you can click on recently traded to see what you have been working on in your own portfolio and your own trading plan. Now, if you go down towards the bottom, you can see open positions, your order history, sign up for alerts, and a whole lot more. Now, some people say, hey, I don't want to have to leave my trading platform to see the news. Well, that's great because here at IG, the news is one click away. You can see right here, these are current stories coming out from all around the world as of the time this was recorded. You can dig into different types of marketplaces and learn more about what's going on in those areas. Now, if you want to watch the news, that's actually built in as well. You click right here for IG Live. That is IG's own network that teaches you all about the markets, and they cover all sorts of news and different stories. So if you want to get live up to the minute information from IG, you just click that play button and it'll get going. Also in the platform, trading signals. These are smart things that the trading platform identifies as good buying and selling opportunities. These come through integrations with third-party software. That's a big benefit of this platform some don't have. The two big ones we have here are Auto Chartist and PIA First. If you're not familiar with those third-party tools, it's definitely worth doing a quick online search to learn more. And finally, we can pop out and click right there. It'll take us to the IG website to show an economic calendar, which any active trader knows as the news comes out, you need to know it right away and be prepared for what will happen next. Otherwise, you may not be able to land that profitable trade idea. Okay, everyone, so now we're going to look at how the different workspaces and watch lists work within the IG online trading platform. So as we said earlier, we might want to watch very specific currency pairs. So let's say we want to watch these ones. This app does support right clicks, even though it's in a web browser. So let's say I want to look at the pound and the dollar. I want to add that to my watch list. The euro I want to add to my watch list. And maybe you have a connection to a specific country that you want to track, let's say Poland or the Czech Republic, let's add, or the Mexican peso, whatever you want to trade. Let's add the euro to the peso to my watch list. But where is the watch list? That's easy to see. You click right here, you go to watch lists, you can see my watch list right there. And if you want to add it to your workspace, that's just one more click. So now we have popular markets and my watch list. And as you can see, these windows can all drag and drop. It uses a snap feature, so you can automatically size them to fit the window that you're working in. So here we go. I just rearranged that workspace to track those specific currencies, popular markets, in different positions. But what if I want to have multiple different workspaces at once? You click right here to open a new workspace. Let's call this one Workspace 2 because we're very creative. Now I can jump over here and I can add different Forex pairs, different currencies, or even that watch list again. And that watch list can be visible across multiple dashboards and multiple workspaces. So that is a very helpful feature, especially if you are very active in trading and you want to track a lot of different parts of the market at once. So next, we're going to look at some different charting features and how you can actually enter a trade using IG's online platform. Note that right now I am in a demo account. You can get a demo account for free. You just head to IG.com to sign up, or you follow the links from FX Empire. Now, if you click up here, that blue button will upgrade you to a live account. That means you're putting in real dollars and cents that you can make money or lose money. Note there are risks of foreign exchange trading, which is why it is great to start with the free demo. That's where I am right now. So my demo account has $10,442 in it. You can see the funds right there. I actually started with 10,000 and while I was testing things out earlier, made a profitable trade. So I was up about $400. High five. So let's see how we might enter a profitable trade. So if you don't know where to start, maybe you want to look at the signals. We already talked about some of these third-party integrations. And let's say I think this Australia dollar, US dollar is the right purchase for me. Always do your outside research as well. Don't just follow any specific signal without doing a little bit more research. But I think this is a great trade right now. So I'm going to click there and boom, we have a chart. Now the charts, as you can see, when you move the mouse around, it tells you all sorts of different information. The Bollinger Bands are here because I added those earlier. I'm a big fan of using Bollinger Bands as an active trading metric, but there's a lot of different other things you can add to charts. And you can see here's from Auto Chartist, that third-party tool down below. And this type of view right here is available on any security supported by IG. So let's say I'm ready to make my buy. Let's say I want to buy one lot. I'll put a stop loss in. That's 3 pips away. And I'll say to take the profit if we hit 9 pips. You can either sell or buy. And you can see how margin works in your account. There's a margin that automatically goes in. You can see potential gains and potential losses and different positions. If I make a bigger order, those numbers will get bigger a lot faster. So let's say we want to do 10 lots. We can see all those numbers just automatically updated. And we put one click in. Oh, I don't have enough funds in my account. So IG will protect you from making silly mistakes. So let's go down and make a smaller trade instead. The deal is in progress. So I bought one lot with a stop loss and a take profit. Those can be considered more advanced features, but they can also help you avoid mistakes and riding out problems in the markets. So now we can click and see our order history or enter more orders, or we can add alerts. So if the price changes in a specific way, we will get a pop-up or a message. Now, because I entered that trade, I have a live position. We click on the left, we can see that position. Right now, I'm down a few dollars on it, but we'll see where it goes. Maybe it'll be profitable, maybe not. If you want to close the position, you can click right there. I'm going to let it ride out until the stop loss or the take profit hits. So I will either make or lose whatever I set as the maximum. And that is what's most important to know. Now, if you have open positions, again, you can add those to your workspace and they should pop up. Here we go. There's our position. So there is how you enter a trade into IG. Well, we're back after a short break, and we can see that the trade automatically closed. We'd set terms in for a stop loss, and we lost $30 on this virtual trade, which is why it's always important to look and do a little bit more research before clicking on that trade button. But let's say you have a trade that's either up or down, and you decide it's time to close your open position right now. We can go ahead and do that very easily as well. Right now, let's look at the euro versus the Japanese yen. Of course, we can click on that position. It will pop up a chart, which is customizable. We can draw on it. We can add new indicators. There's a whole lot of flexibility there. We can set alerts. But right now, we want to enter a trade. So let's say we want to trade one lot. We can put a stop loss in or a take profit. I'm not going to this time. I'm just going to click to enter the trade. Let's go with 2 lots. That'll just be a little more fun. And of course, you can decide, do you want to buy or sell? So let's say we want to buy our yen. Okay, the deal is confirmed to buy 2 lots. Our order is now active. So we can close the yen right there and see our open position. So right now we have a loss. Of course, by just entering it, we're probably going to have a loss right away because the cost is built in. But let's say I decide the yen is going to go down more and I want to close my position. You can just click that close button to sell your open position. And we're done. So again, you want to do your research. You wouldn't want to rush and make any order like that as I just did, but it's a good example of how easy it is to buy and sell and close your positions on IG. One last thing to note, what happens if you enter a trade and you have to leave? If you don't have your laptop or your desktop computer handy, you are still able to enter trades with no problem. There are several apps available for both iPhone and Android devices, or iOS and Android tablets. So you're not limited to just the phone. You can use the same native design. It feels very familiar if you use the web-based version to enter and execute your trades. There's no extra cost, and you can even view prices on the homepage of the app before logging in. So you can check how the markets are doing on the go with just a tap, or log in and enter and close orders while you are on the road. As I mentioned earlier, one of the big highlights of IG is its tight spreads and no commission pricing, so you can make a lot of money without giving a lot back to the trading platform. We really like it at FX Empire and have a lot more details available for you to read at our full review at fxempire.com. So if you want to learn more, make sure to head over there, and then you can follow the link to set up your demo account and even fund a live account and get started. Thanks so much and have a great day.